everyone, and welcome to the WQKJ537 repeater. This repeater is owned and operated by Alex ID 107 solely for the purpose of GMRS community. This dedicated net meets every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for the purpose of station check-ins and reception reports. Anyone with a valid GMRS license is welcome to join. This is WRWT 225 ID 304. First name is Mark, and I'll be the net controller for this evening's net control. ID 402. 02, go ahead. Good evening, Keith. Could you give me a quick radio check, sir? Is this radio sound okay? Lima Charlie, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, Keith. I appreciate that. Okay, are there any administrative announcements before we start the net this evening? I did not hear anything, so we'll go ahead and start the check-in net. Stations 101 through 150, please call now. This is ID 134. The name is Joe. I'm in Ludlow, and the call sign is WRFR 708. Hi, Mark.
This is 123. I'm in Holyoke on my base. W22J242. I'm still dealing from RRR.
ID 129. WRFR 750, and I'm on my base. Yeah, I hear you there, Marie. Marie, I had you less than R9 this evening. I had you about an R7, a little trouble getting you, but I don't know if it's the repeater. But thank you for checking in this evening. ID 129er, Robert, good and readable this evening, sir. Thanks for checking in. And hello, Joe, 134 in Ludlow. Joe sounded good. Again, thanks for checking in. Stations 151 through 200. Please call now. WRA 433, ID 166, Bill, Greenfield Base. Hey, good evening, Bill. I got you very loud tonight. Sounding good from Greenfield, sir. Thank you for checking in. Stations 201 through 250. Please call now. Here is ID number 225. Gary, call sign WRKH284. Here in Holyoke. We're on the Kenwood D71 dual band. Commercial power on the base. Good evening to you, Mark, and good evening to all those on the net. And good evening back at you, Gary. Gary, I have you loud and clear this evening from Holyoke. And thanks, sir, for checking in this evening. Stations 251 through 300. Please call now. WRBR 608-260, Jerry from East Palmetto, Base Station. This is 290.
93, Terry from South Windsor, WRUC 960. Hello, Mark. Thank you.
And Jerry in East Long Meadow. Jerry, I have you good and readable this evening. Thank you for checking in. And there's Terry. Terry in South Windsor. Sir, I have you as good and readable as well. We got to catch up, Terry. Stations 301 through 350. Please call now.
WR.
ID 315 and in East Hartford. If you want to try that one more time, Ed, I pretty much had that mostly broken.
This is 315.
And I was able to get the 315, sir. We'll go ahead and log that as a R3. Unable to get any of the further on that. But thank you for trying this evening. Again, I'm not sure if it's just a repeater, but thanks again. Any other stations, 301 through 350?
WRWW 852-309 on the base.
And good evening, Bob. I had you broken in the beginning, but I think it was another station in there with you. 309, you were loud and clear, sir, from West Springfield. Thanks for checking in, Bob. IDs 351 through 400. Please call now. I have nothing heard for IDs 351 through 400. Calling on IDs 401 through 450. Please call now.
Seems like the signals are tough tonight. 402, Keith, Chicopee, Whiskey, Sierra, Alpha, X-Ray, 549.
Al from Agawam, WSDD 457. Good evening, Mark.
Hey, good evening, Al 417 in Agawam. Al, I had you good and readable. ID 402, Keith in Chicopee. Keith, I had you loud and clear, sir. And thanks for your help earlier. And believe it or not, Scott, I did catch your ID in there. You were about an R3, mostly, if not all, but unreadable, or readable. Thanks for checking in, and welcome back, Scott, by the way. IDs 451 through 500. Please call now.
USDK 35.
ID 456, Bruce in East Hampton.
WSDH 722 on a handheld.
You said a mouthful there when you said it's tough getting into the repeater tonight. I have ID 456, Bruce in East Hampton. Bruce, I had you good and readable. Alan 459er, I had you about an R3. The signal was pretty bad. You're normally an R9. But thank you for checking in. Do I have any other stations 451 through 500? I'm currently just getting keys on the repeater, no audio. We'll go ahead and move to the next radio ID list. IDs 501 through 550. Please call now. WSDK. Donald, I did hear the WSDK. Again, coming in very bad, about an R3. But I did get you. Thanks for checking in, Donald. Do I have any stations 501 through 550? Those last few transmissions were an R1, unreadable. I'm going to go ahead and move to the next group. Radio IDs 551 through 600. Please call now.
This is 564, Dave in Stafford. Whiskey Romeo Yankee Foxtrot 526. Good evening, Mark. I have you. No, Lima Charlie.
And good evening, Dave. I had you full quieting on that. You were loud and clear. No problems from Stafford, Connecticut. Thanks for checking in, Dave. And welcome back, by the way. Any other stations, 551 through 600? Calling on stations 601 through 650.
This is 613, Scott in Holyoke. WSLF 535. Good evening, Mark.
ID 613, Scott in Holyoke. Scott had you loud and clear on that transmission. No problems there. And thank you for checking in. At this time, I will go ahead and take any late or missed stations or stations that tried to get in tonight. It's probably one of the worst nights that I've ever had in regards to reception. In any event, any late or missed stations, please call now.
Here is WRWL 711, ID 120. Name here is Freddie, located here in North Hadley, Massachusetts. I tried to get in the first time, and I think I doubled with Marie. I'm waiting to the end now. So, good evening, Mark, and I do have a gentleman here. His name is Jim, and I'm demonstrating the GMRS to him. So you might want to say hi to Jim. He's going to get his license. So you'll be hearing a number here pretty soon after he gets his license. Well, anyway, okay, so I'm done with my monologue, I guess.
And I totally forgot mine. That's okay. You're a perfect gentleman to not walk all over Marie. But hello, Jim. This is how we do it here at the 575. But be looking forward to hearing your numbers in the near future. Oh, by the way, Fred, you were Lima Charlie loud and clear. Do I have any other late or missed stations? Please call now.
Hey, Mark. This is 128. I'm trying you on my 1250 LS portable, but having heard Fred, I have a better understanding of why my signal sucks.
Hence, Freddie. But I had you good and readable on that transmission, Marie, from Holyoke. Do I have any other stations? Please call now.
WQKJ 537 ID 107. Alex in Chesterfield on the base.
Good evening, Alex. I have you Lima Charlie, R9. I say it twice sometimes. But thanks for checking in. Any other stations? Please call now. I do have a station trying to call, just unable to get any audio out of that. That transmission was a little better, but mostly broken. I just heard numbers and I tried to look on my sheet here. Impossible. But thanks for giving it a shot to try to get in here this evening. Any other stations before we close out the net? The only thing I got was hey Mark, and I usually have a really good ear for a voice. I just couldn't get that. Yes, it's still out of range. It's Leo. Alrighty, very good. ID 460 and 461 in Connecticut. Debbie Leo. I'll have you down for the log this evening. I'm not sure where you're located.
Currently mobile in East Granby, Connecticut.
I copy that, no problem. Very good, Leo. I'll update the log here. And thanks for keeping trying. I'm sure you were trying, brother. Appreciate that. Say hello to the wife for me. Any other stations, please call now. Okay, I will be very honest. I was not prepared to do the net this evening. But I jumped in here. I got it. So my notes are all over the place. With there being no further business, I'd like to again thank Alex for the repeater here. Without that, we wouldn't have the 575, obviously. And again, thank you, Alex. At this time, the repeater is now open for business. This is WRWT 225 ID 304. We'll do this again next week, guys. Everyone have a great day and stay safe out there.
PON repeater in the MTARA system.
Look up the ending out of the way. This is N1FTC. Does anyone need to use the repeater? Thing heard. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Motown Amateur Radio Association Information Net. This is November 1, Foxtrot Delta Charlie. My name is Phil. That's the next control for this evening. Our net is held every Wednesday beginning at 7:30. Meetings following this net will hear the MTA area swap net, followed by the N1RLA, the emergency simplex net. The purpose of this net is to exchange information of interest amateur radio, to handle traffic, to familiarize participants with net operations, and also conduct any other net business deemed appropriate. All licensed amateurs, regardless of their affiliation, are invited to participate and encouraged to check into this net, listing their traffic, comment, queries, or any other net business. This is a directed net. Roll call follows. Please stand by. Time to say check-ins with traffic, comments, or any other net business. First letter suffix alpha, Zulu. Please call now. Pick up some traffic during check-ins. We will now begin a general roll call. Stations with or without traffic or announcements. First letter suffix A, B, or C. Please call now. First letter suffix D, E, and F.
Here is NL7FJ, Rich at Westside. Good evening, Phil. Good evening to the net.
NL7FJ. Hey, Rich. Oops. A few more folks decide to show up this evening. Listening for check-ins, first letter suffix GH and I. This is November 1, Foxtrot Delta Charlie, taking check-ins for the InfoNet. Listening for check-ins, first letter suffix JK and L.
This is Kilo Delta 1 Kilo Uniform. Ken, Jacoby, commercial power, negative traffic. Good evening, Phil. Good evening to all.
This is Whiskey 1, Juliet Zulu Romeo. Gary here in Holyoke. And, nothing to report. Glad to support.
Doubling our numbers, opening can KD1 KU with no bad news. That's always welcome. W1JZR. Listening for check-ins, first letter suffix MN and O. Here is Kilo Charlie 1 Oscar November Alpha, Brian Overhand, commercial power, no traffic. Good evening, Phil. Good evening, everybody. Here is Kilo Bravo 1 November Golf Hotel, Scott, Springfield, commercial power, no traffic. Good evening, Bill. Good evening to all on TNet. Welcome, KC10NA. Hello, Brian and Scott. Welcome, KB1NGH. Join us. Next call group is first letter suffix P, Q, and R. is first letter suffix S, E, and U. This is N1 FTC taking check-ins for the InfoNet. Last call group is first letter suffix ZW, X, Y, and Z.
Here is KC1 Zulu Oscar Oscar, Linus in Southampton. No traffic. Good evening to the net.
Alright, listening for any further check-ins, Alpha through Zulu. Any further check-ins for the InfoNet, whether without traffic or announcements. Alpha through Zulu, please call now. Sure sign that the nice weather is with us on these 6 check-ins. But welcome and thank you, one and all. Is there any traffic or comment or any other late check-ins? Thank you, one and all. This has been a regular session of the MTARA Information Net, which is held every Wednesday, beginning at 7:30 p.m. Just to wish to thank you all for checking into the W1TOM repeater system. MTARA. If you use our repeaters, please support MTARA. Membership is support that keeps repeaters and other equipment on the air. This has been November 1, Foxtrot, Delta Charlie, Twin repeater, the bat is normally is. Stay tuned for the swap net. Then the ever popular N1RLX emergency simplex net. This is November 1, Foxtrot, Delta Charlie, closes the info net. Then we're going to keep on going right along. We'll get the other net started in about a minute. On the 10-minute mark. Alright, good evening once more, and welcome to the MTARA SwapNet. This is November 1, Foxtrot, Delta Charlie, as the night controller for this evening. That is held every Wednesday around 8 p.m. or after the InfoNet. Purposes of the net is to help amateurs buy, swap, and sell ham radio and related items, as well as computers and computer-related items. It has 2 simple rules: no bargaining is allowed on the airwaves. However, you may state an ASCII price and give a brief description of each item. Please give a phone number so it can be reached after the net. At this time, are there any licensed amateurs on frequency with items for sale, swap, or something you're looking for? Please call now. has been a regular session of SwapNet. This time we'll turn the computer back to normal use. And stay tuned for the N1RLX happening almost immediately. Does anyone need to use the repeater? Floor is November 1, Foxtrot, Delta Charlie. My name is Phil, Net Control for the N1RLX Emergency Simplex Net. That is every Wednesday after the swap. That goes to a simplex frequency of 46.55. N1RLX Emergency Simplex Net is a formal net with the purpose to provide emergency communications training to Lincoln communities during emergency and crisis situations, answer questions pertaining to simplex and emergency communications, and most importantly, practice net operations. Are there any stations with traffic or announcements for this net? Please check in now. Checking in, listening for the following information. Your call sign using proper phonetics. Current location of the power on simplex. Stations who would like to check in. First letter suffix, alpha through Mike. Please call now.
Here is Whiskey 1 Juliet Zulu Romeo. Gary here in Holyoke once again. And we'll be running 50 watts this evening.
One JZR is 50 watts. Welcome, Gary. See if we can shake the tree and get anybody else. First letter suffix, November, Sue Papa. Please call now. November 1, Foxtrot, Delta Charlie. Let's for check-ins for the N1RLX Emergency Simplex Net. Last call group is first letter suffix, Quebec, through Zulu.
This is Zulu Oscar Oscar. I have a question on if you think I should give this a try.
Always worth the try. Always worth the try, Linus. Come on over to 5-5 and we'll see if the two of us or either of us can pick you up. What town are you in, Linus?
KC1 Zulu Oscar Oscar is in Southampton. I have a handheld, so it's only 5 watts, but I'm using a N9 TAX Slim Jim antenna, and I was just curious if anyone could pick it up.
Come on over to 5-5 and find out. Hopefully, when the weather's this nice, it's tough to get folks in. So I'm kind of pleased I had the 6 or 7 call-ins I had on for the info net. So yeah, okay, prepare to go over to 5-5 because I'm going to put out one last call. If you'd like to check in to the N1RLX Emergency Simplex Net, first letter suffix Alpha through Zulu. Please call now. Simplex, I'll call stations in order that you checked in. Please keep notes of